Hey everybody, Lord Magicus. We're going to play Mono Blue Devotion and Pioneer. So, as you have heard from my last video, yeah, Inverter did not get banned. Actually, nothing got banned in this format, which is insane. But, alright, well, I already spent like an hour talking about that, so you know what, let's just focus on what's in front of us and do the best that we can for right now. So, I'm going to make sure I have all 4 Wizard to Torrent in here, because if Inverter's going to be a thing, I want to have counter spells in my main deck to deal with it, because counter spells are one of the best ways we have to fight it. Certainly, I think that the Leyline package just has to stay. Leyline and Nykthos are just too important. And Thassa's Oracle helps us dig for these cards in order to make sure that we have them when we need them. So, if we keep a hand with Leyline, we can, keep Nykthos and Leyline and then hope to draw something like Gadwick or Master, or if we keep, like, Leyline, we can play Oracle and try to dig for the Nykthos, and that way that gives us our most explosive turns. I think overall it's fine. I want to try playing 2 Witching Wells in this deck. I think that the Witching Wells is something that we can reasonably do on turn 1. It increases our devotion by a little bit, and it's not a terrible top deck when we have a ton of mana and we need something to do with it, because it is card advantage. So those turns where we just have a board but we need to draw like Gadwick or something, it's sort of like having extra copies in which it's something we can dump some mana into and try to get like some good cards out of it to keep going, and so we have something to do with our ridiculous Nykthos mana. So I think that it's worth trying these. We'll see how it goes. Other than that, the only other thing that I really want to do differently, since I moved the 4th Retort back into the main deck, it opened up another slot for a 4th Ashiok in the sideboard. This is the strongest card I can think of against the Sultai Delirium deck, and that's the other one that kind of concerns me, so I guess we're just playing all 4 copies of this and hoping that it's going to be enough to slow the Delirium deck down. Otherwise, I don't really know what else to do against them. I haven't quite figured out a good plan for that deck, so I'm just hoping that this is going to be fine. Other than that, like, everything else is going to stay mostly the same. We just play counter spells and things at flash speed and hope that that's good enough. So let's go jump into a league. Where are we at here? 100 play points, please. Alright, well, right away. Neat. No screwing around today, we're just getting into it. We won the die roll, and we're playing against Magic Viking, so this hand's perfectly fine. We'll keep it. We can curve up to Master Waves pretty well with it. If they see Island, they might be inclined to think that we're the Inverter deck. So this might be Burn. Okay, well, Trickster was a good draw. Rest in peace. Haha, that's hilarious. Yeah, that card does absolutely nothing to us, so let's just get our devotion down. That's good. Attack. We'll play Tempest-Djinn and just hope that we run them over. They're main decking Rest in Peace because they are that concerned about Inverter right now. Yeah, well, I think this hand is probably going to stop him unless he does something really good this turn. So if this Master Waves comes out and makes 6 tokens, like, it's so hard. Alright, they're going to chain this guy to the rocks. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. It's fine. I guess I'm just going to play Thassa here. They're not really pressuring us right now, so I want to get more value out of Master Waves. I think we can afford to wait a little bit. Fires of Invention, okay. Heliod, okay, so this might be a Ballista deck. Nykthos doesn't really do anything right now. They have 2 cards left in hand. The devotion is 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. An enchantment card. Okay. We might be needing to bounce stuff with this Brazen Borrower. So they can search for any enchantment card that costs Dawn of Hope. What the fuck is this? Okay. Well, they can't really do anything about this, so... Let's see, what do we got? That's not really what we want. Could play Master Waves right now. I don't know if we really need to. Yeah, they can make a 1/1 token, that's fine. So this is a really weird kind of... Okay. Yeah, I'm not worried about Heliod. This is a weird deck, but I think we're just going to destroy them. I mean, maybe not. Sure, you can draw a card. We can cast Heliod again, but it doesn't really do anything. I've already used 2 Chain to the Rocks, so the odds that they're going to have a third one are not very good. I mean, they could... I guess they can tutor for one now, but they can't actually cast it. I think they already cast Heliod this turn, so... The Crowan War. Interesting. Gain control of a creature. Gadwick the Wizened is pretty much exactly what I want to see right now. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I guess let's attack first. I guess we want to draw 3 cards. If I draw Wizard's Retort, I want to cast that. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I think this is going to be good enough here. They can take whatever they want. It's not really going to do much. Okay, but why, though? Okay. The Thassa is going to kill you, though. Like, they are actually just dead now. Alright, well, we won game 1, so this seems like a deck where counterspells are going to be very good. Let's see, Ashiok's Erasure. Well, yeah, I think that's probably fine. Mystical Dispute, maybe not so much. I don't know if Essence Scatter's really what we want either. Let's see. They don't really have a lot of instant effects, so Wizard's Retort is going to be very strong here. I think anything we can do at instant speed is going to be good. Maybe Harbinger of the Tides is not super relevant. I mean, you could make an argument for Witching Well as well. I mean, I could actually just take out the wells. That makes sense. Trying to think what else here. I don't really want to... Like, I think the erasures are fine. Yeah, I don't really want to change very much else. I think the rest of this is all okay. Ashiok might be relevant, because this could turn off the Idyllic Tutors. I don't know if they have anything else that searches their deck, though, so... The only thing this really counters is Idyllic Tutor, and there's not very much else I want to side out right now. We'll just try it like this, and then if they show us something else, maybe we'll readjust. Maybe Mystical Dispute will be better. I don't like Mystical Dispute, though, against Fires of Invention, because they still have a bajillion mana. This hand is fucking fantastic. So we can go end of turn, Harbinger of the Tides, and then at the end of the next turn, play Master of Waves. That is also a very good draw. They just skipped their turn. They didn't do anything else. Did they keep a one-land hand? No, no. If they cast Chain to the Rocks, I'm just going to cast Master of Waves. I gotta be careful, because they're just... We are threatening to kill them with Masters. Let's hope they don't have two of these. Otherwise, our backup plan is just cast Tempest in. Alright, well, they kept a hand with two Chain to the Rocks, so... That's fine. We can still beat this. Can just flash in Tempest in on the end step here. Think actually... I don't don't know what it is they're going to name with this, but I think maybe Master Waves just makes sense here. So this is like the biggest punch in the face that we can do right now. Sure, because we're attacking for 8 now. I don't know what they name, but they could name Jin. They could also name a counterspell. I mean, naming Master Waves doesn't really do them any good, because now it's already in the field and we have elementals for it, so. Brazen Borrower, interesting. I think we could just unload our hand in their end step if we so choose. Okay. They have 2 cards. What are they going to search for? Change the rocks. Okay. So if I act... so let's see. How do I want to do this? I can play Thassa's Oracle. And then I can play Trickster and Jin. It's probably going to do it. I only have 2 cards left in hand. And even if they have an answer to Jin, we have another one, so... that can't be good for them. Okay, well, we just crushed that deck. I mean, it's an interesting deck, but yeah, I don't think it's very good against what we're doing, especially with Leyline, so... Alright, well, we are up against the Joke 3er. We are on the play again, that's nice. This hand looks fine, I think. I guess we're going to have to just kind of get lucky and draw another land, but I'm willing to keep this. We can't technically cast anything yet. We need to draw a land, but we have Leyline and Gadwick, so if we can find Nykthos, then I think we're in good shape. Or even like Thassa's Oracle, or even just more lands would be okay. I don't think we'd afford to mulligan this. Like, it's not going to get reasonably better, so we just have to hope that in the first like 3 turns we draw lands. That's all there is to it. Ideally, Nykthos. Nykthos is the one that we want because then it lets us to start deploying like Thassas and then later on we can use the mana for Gadwick. The best thing we could draw on turn 2 probably be Oracle into Nykthos. Alright, that's fine. This lets us hold up Retort next turn. Fable Passage probably means Delirium. This could also be Inverter, in which case the 2 Wizard Retorts are good. Yeah, they're gonna have a hard time with this. Like, you can take a counterspell, but I still have another one, so. And Thassa's going to come out pretty big and strong. Took Thassa. Okay, so this looks like Inverter. Pass. Probably just counter anything they do. Ooh, is this... no, this might be Sultai Delirium after all, so... no, there's no reason to let them do that. Alright, so yeah, definitely Sultai Delirium, so this match is a little bit hard. I guess I want Gadwick out here. I need something on the board. They don't really seem to have a whole lot going on. That's good for us. They don't know we have a third counterspell either. That's nice. They might be debating using removal spell on Gadwick. 4 cards, so... let's keep the pressure going. Sure. They can't get Revolt off to kill this thing, so that's nice. Play land. We have 2 cards they don't know about. They only have 2 cards left in hand, and we can counter one of them, so... they keep top-decking lands. Let's get the Devotion out. It's fine. They're technically dead next turn if we want to deploy this Harbinger, which I think we will. Yeah, no, absolutely haram. We have 1 card left in hand. Let's see what it is. Concede? Feels like concede lag. Alright, cool. Well, they kind of flooded out there, so we kind of got lucky with that, I think. We want Ashiok for this. What do we not want? It's actually hard. I don't think this is really a Master Waves matchup because they have like a ton of removal that deals with it. They also have stuff like Liliana the Veil, Assassin's Trophy. I don't think we want Master for this. I mean, it can be okay, but I think the fact that not the Liliana the Last Hope. That's what I meant. So I think we don't want Master, but I think we do want Ashioks. I don't know about the Witching Wells either. Like, Ashiok's Erasure seems like it'd be okay against this deck, but I also don't think this is very good against them either, because they do have stuff like Assassin's Trophy to blow it up and get their things back. So maybe that's not correct. The Witching Well is more devotion that can stick to the board pretty easily. It's good in those late game grinding scenarios. I'm just trying to think, like, maybe Essence Scatter's not terrible against them, actually. Could bring in 2 Essence Scatters. So I don't really want to cut the rest of these cards. I don't know. I'm willing to try Essence Scatter. They have a bunch of creatures that are worth countering, so if we can counter like Jace or what's it called? Kalidas, or what's the other Ishkana. Yeah, if we can counter those things with Essence Scatter, that's probably fine. Even countering Uro's not the worst thing. If they exile a bunch of cards from the graveyard to do it. I mean, it can counter Emrakul, which is one of our only ways to really deal with that, so... this is fine. We can keep this. We're going to keep it. Alright, so what do you got for us? Tap land pass. Beautiful. I'm not going to play the Nykthos just yet. We don't want to play that until turn 3, so... I don't want to give him the opportunity to field to ruin it early. Or I don't know what else he might have for it, but maybe Assassin's Trophy might blow up the Nykthos, who knows. That would be sketchy as hell, but sure, maybe that's possible. Might just flash in Trickster in the end step here. Just try to get removal out of his hand. He might not have any removal. That's interesting. Grizzly Salvage, okay. Revealing. Oh, he's got some good stuff here. Nissa shakes the world. We don't really have a good answer to that. So what he took. Castle Garenbrig. Yeah, that's scary. So this Essence Scatter might matter a lot, actually. Guess here I'm just going to cast Brazen Borrower. So it's more devotion. And I mean, if they want to like Fatal Push this, that's fine. Mystical Dispute, okay. I'd rather get that out of their hand now. Yeah, that's rough. We don't need to do anything right now. We can just hold this up for the time being. They can have an answer to this, like maybe another Mystical Dispute. Could be Assassin's Trophy or Abrupt Decay. Oh, alright, Sultai Charm. That's fine. So it looks like their hand is just very removal heavy. We're getting to the point where we're just going to start jamming Gadwicks and drawing cards, though. If he plays Murderous Rider, I'm almost certainly going to let it resolve. Okay. Please don't counter it. No, he has Mystical Dispute. Oh, no. Okay, maybe not. What'd you reveal this time? Nothing really terribly good. Overgrown Tomb. Okay. They just need to fill up their graveyard, I guess. Oh, that's beautiful. If they don't like the first Gadwick, the second one's not going to be much better for them. Really want them to like tap out big for like Ishkana or something. I think I'm actually okay with that right now. So I think here I just need to Essence Scatter this thing. So let's see, that's 5. I can draw 3 cards. I think that's worth it. Gadwig is just going to grind him out, so... At this point, if he plays Uro, it doesn't even really matter. I can just Trickster and then bounce it back to his hand with Harbinger if I want. I'm not even really interested in countering it. It's unlikely it's ever going to get to attack me because I have Gadwicks out, so I think we're actually doing really good. Our opponent does not have a particularly great hand against what we're doing right now, so they're just debating what cards to exile here. They exiled the Jace. I did not expect that. I guess they just need to be sure that they keep in a... They have Mystical Dispute and Sultai Charm here. I'm surprised they didn't exile this Grizzly Salvage. Yeah, you can have that. My card advantage engine is way better than yours right now. If they just play Murderous Rider, it's fine. That's actually very good for us. Traverse. This might be where we want to consider doing something. So they have Planeswalker. What was it? Planeswalker, sorcery, creature, instant, land. So that's 5. What could they possibly get with this thing right now? So we have the option of trying to dig for something with Gadwick, but I really don't want to make a move right now unless I have to. But if they get Emrakul, I think they're actually in range of casting it. So the other thing is, if I play Gadwick right now, I could potentially play like Ashiok. I think I'm gonna let this resolve and see what they do with it. Because I think what I'm going to do is try to put Ashiok on top of my deck, because they can't cast this turn. Alright, so let's play... How do I do this in the correct order? I don't really want to bounce this thing. So I need to keep up this. So I have 4 mana to play with, so how do I want to do this? Harbinger, I could bounce this. It's certainly an option. I mean, that might make sense. They're going to gain more life out of it. That means it's not attacking next turn for sure, so... Okay. That's actually fine, because this is the one I really want to resolve. And I think Ashiok goes in the top, right? Because then they can't really do anything. So let's draw 4 cards. Just trying to think what the correct way to do this right now is. We don't really need the devotion for very much this turn, so let's attack first. Let's see, if I play the Ashiok right now, that leaves me, so I have 7, so it'll leave me 4. So that I can still activate Nykthos, flashing a bunch of stuff, and then have Essence Scatter up. I think that makes sense. So Emrakul can't really be a thing right now. Hmm. Let's tap down Uro. I don't want to use the Nykthos just yet, because I may need to save the ley lines in order to tap this thing down in the future. Or okay, well that's fine. That was good enough. So we beat the Delirium deck. They just had nothing to come back from that, so cool. Racking them up. Well, we are on to play again for play a third time in a row, and we're playing against Watermelonite. Okay, so here's the thing. We're on the play, and we have Leyline. We can scry lands to the top with this. I think that I'm inclined to keep this. Only because I have the Witching Well. But this is sort of a gamble. But if we find the second land, we're okay. Okay. Yeah, actually I do think I want both of them, because that puts us closer to being able to use the well. Plus, it'll let us flash in the borrowers at the appropriate time. Okay, red deck. Yeah, then these tricksters are going to be great. Yeah, let's see what they do. Slow them down a little bit. Because if they're relying on, fuck, what's it called? They're going to go for light up the stage. It's not going to work this turn. Okay, that's fine. I think this turn can probably bounce the Soulscar Mage. Let's see if they want to put any spells into it. Nope. Interesting. I might just flash in Brazen Borrower at the instep then. No. Yeah, that's... They have 3 cards in hand, so what else do they have left? Let's see. Could start racing them with Borrower. I could just slow them down just by bouncing this. That might make sense. Yeah, let's slow them down, because we don't actually have Master just yet. We're like 2 turns away from that. Thassa's Oracle is actually pretty good. Okay. I'm just hoping it doesn't have another Wild Slash. I think Tempestion's actually not terrible here. We're not able to double spell yet, though. We can only play like Trickster and bounce something. I don't know. It's tough. What's going to suck is if I block with Thassa's Oracle and the Ash Zealot and they have a shock, then we're definitely going to fall behind a little bit. I think the Tempestion has to go on the top. Alright, well, I don't want to risk it too much. Yeah, they have it. Yep, okay. 4 cards in hand. What are the odds they have another removal spell? It seems pretty likely. Alright, let's tap down Ash Zealot. Ooh, maybe they don't have anything. If they had an instant or sorcery spell, they should have attacked into this. So then what do they have? What are their last 3 cards? Creatures? Chandra, Torch of Defiance is a good one. I don't have an answer to that. If they kill this thing, though, it's not that bad. Alright, well that's not good. That's coming at the wrong time. I only have 1 card left, though, so maybe this Tempest Inn can start killing things. Alright, what are you revealing here? Rampaging Ferocidon. Okay. I want to try to get some of these things off the board, but I'm hoping that they don't have another shock. Damn it! Every time. Boulder Rush. Really? Okay. I'm surprised that that's the one that you pick. Alright, well, that's coming a little bit late. Could crack the Witching Well. If I don't attack the Chandra, I'm definitely going to die. But I think I might just die anyway. It's going to kill off Tempest Inn. Do I attack Chandra or not? I don't know. I don't know if I do, because this is going to be a huge problem. I have 6 Devotion now, so that's 6, 7, 8 mana to work with. I need 4 to cast this. Or 4 to draw cards, so like Master Waves doesn't even really do it. Yeah, Master Waves actually just kills me right now, so I'm not even sure how I can get out of this. Alright, well, I guess I need to wait to see what it's going to do with Chandra. I can crack the well at instant speed. Okay, well that sort of helps. Bone Crusher Giant. It's not great. Stomp. What if I draw a counterspell? Does that change anything? There's still... Well, I mean, the prowess triggers are going to happen no matter what. So I go to 4. I mean, I have to have, like... I can bounce something and then maybe do something else, but... I guess I kind of have to do something here. Yeah, I guess you stopped me. And I have to bounce the Ferocidon. Is there one that matters more? Guess that doesn't have haste. Okay, I think, yeah, we're dead. No, this deck is hard. Well, it can be. If we didn't have the right draw in order to beat this. I think we definitely can beat this deck. We just didn't this time. Shadow Spear is going to help. And I think Essence Scatter is okay against this deck. I don't really want Witching Will. This isn't really a Thassa matchup either. Actually, Ashiok's Erasure is sort of okay. We have to get to 4 mana for this, though. I don't know. I mean... Is it better to have Erasure, or is it better to have Essence Scatter? It's tough either way. I mean, Spyglass is also potentially an option, but is that something that can actually answer? Rampaging Ferocidon is something we probably need to counter because it really actively undermines. It really undermines Master Wave. So you know what? I'm gonna hedge on Essence Scatter. I think the creatures are really the problem. We can deal with everything else. We can keep the creatures off the board. I think we have a good chance. But all right, let's see. This is perfect. So we're gonna keep. This does exactly what we want it to do. Perfect. Yeah. Let's get rid of that first strike, boy. I really like Ash Zealot. This is a card I missed seeing for a very long time, so... ignoring everything else, like, the fact that Ash Zealot is there makes me really happy. So I think we're probably playing Tempest in this turn. Okay. This lets us do more dumb things next turn. Oh, hell yes. Alright. Master Waves is going to crush them! This game is over! They cannot do anything about this. So that's 5. We have 6 mana, so... Let's Harbinger of the Tides. Bounce it back to their hand. Yeah, like, what are you going to do about this? Like, I have a bajillion tokens. You're definitely going to die. Chain Whirler wouldn't even be good enough here. Like, I'd still have, like, so much more damage on the board than you. Even if you kill off the elementals with Chain Whirler. Yeah, that's exactly what we want to see. Master of Waves coming down and just taking charge. Alright, so it looked like Essence Scatter was probably very good there. Like, if he's going to play a bunch of... Yeah, if we can just keep creatures off the board, I think that that's fine. Because we have enough stuff that we can go after the Planeswalkers with flying if we need to. Like, I'm not super worried about the removal spells. If they're pointing burn at our creatures and not our face, that's fine. But stuff like Master of Waves is just going to take over the game if we can keep the board clear, so... And backing up Master of Waves with Essence Scatter to keep Chain Whirler off the board is fantastic. The only spell that I might be concerned about is if they play Kozilek's Return, because that actually is very good with their prowess creatures. It clears the way for everything, and it's really good with Soulscar. This is not the best hand, but I am going to keep it. It still has a curve. We don't get to have Busted Leyline starts every single turn. Yeah, so we're going to have to just like rely on Thassa's Oracle or Trickster to get us there probably. I think we're going to go Trickster first because we need to keep up Essence Scatter. They might light up the stage. No. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I'm willing to take some damage from this thing. Yeah, this is why we didn't play this, because that's definitely worth countering. Alright. Let's try to stonewall a little bit here. You definitely want Nykthos on top. Nykthos is how we're going to win this game. We can get this Gadwick and this Trickster out, and we're going to try to curve into Master. We have 4 cards, so... Ooh, okay. Yeah, sure. So, we don't need to play Nykthos just yet, so... Let's be patient. We have 4 cards still. We can flash in Trickster and use Wizard's Retort, so... Depends if they want to get greedy with their prowess triggers. If they have Chandra, they really want to play it right now, but they also risk walking into this, so... 3 cards in hand? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's tap this thing down. I think I actually might want to play Gadwick here and then hold up Wizard's Retort. Because that's going to give us the biggest Master of Waves. It also gives us 2 Wizards so that even if they kill Trickster off or something, we still have Retort up. And I want to get the Devotion up so that way Master can come online. I'm willing to forego drawing cards in order to make that happen, because if we can protect Master, then that's absolutely going to win the game. And we can play Master plus Nick. If we don't need to use the Retort here, we can play Nykthos, Master, and Retort in the same turn. Yeah, that's fine. That doesn't bother me. Okay, Ruins. They only have 2 cards left, so... They're playing Chandra. This is why we held the Retort up. Yeah, we have to counter this. Let's tap down Swift Spear. They only have 1 card left, so... Alright. So how? So I think if it was a burn spell, they would have cast it that turn. So I don't think they're gonna block. But I think if they would have blocked and to save themselves the damage, that would have been fine. But with Master in play, I feel pretty good about this. Bone Crusher's not that big of a threat right now. Sure. They don't have good attacks. That is fantastic. We just attack with Master. They can't block. We are effectively at 10 life because of the random map ruin, so we should be mindful of that. But with the retort in hand, I feel very good about this. Can't be countered, so alright. It's gonna happen. I want to kill that, and I think I want to kill this thing. Okay, so it's your last card. Eidolon. Okay, Eidolon's fine. We're going to take some damage from that, but that's okay. They have no cards in hand. We just need to find Master. I think these all have to go on the bottom. We need Master of Waves to beat this Eidolon. So this is kind of a stalemate, right? Alright, well, that's gonna get there. That's exactly what we were looking for. Let's get in there. Alright, so we have to... So they might sack the Ruins now and put us to 5. Yep. They have one card in hand, it might be a burn spell. They have to be careful, though, because we're also very close to killing them, too. The attacking is not easy for them, and it's not easy for us right now either, so... Let's see, if we attack with it... So he's at 9 life. If we attack with the 2 Masters, and... Let's see. So he's at 9, so he has to do something about these, right? So he has 2 cards in hand, so... What if it... So yeah, we attack with the 2 Masters. So 9. So he has to block at least... No, he has to block... Yeah, he has to block all of them, like 2 of them, right? Because otherwise, if he just blocks 1, then he's going to take exactly 13 damage. So, now here's the other thing. Let's pretend he has a spell, so he's going to go to 11 in that case. If he has like a shock or something, he can kill one of these things, block 2 of them. Or no, he can kill one of these and then block 1. But then he's only at 11, so that would put him to 7. Yeah, so I think if I attack with everything, that's my best shot of winning right now. Yeah. So even if, I guess you can do this, you can shock something, go to 11, and then, that's fine. The Eidolon's going to die, so I have the Tempish in still, and I won't take damage from it then. Okay. So here, I'm not dead to a Swift Spear. They can cast a spell now, but they have to deal me basically 5 points of burn damage. Alright, show me what you got, opponent. How good at magic cards are you? Got there! That's what I'm talking about. 3-0 so far, so this list is definitely making some waves. And I think, honestly, that's what the red deck comes down to a lot. If you just have Master of Waves, that's how you beat them. If you don't have Master of Waves, then it's going to be very hard to beat them, but with Master of Waves, then you can make the plays in order to get through it. So I think the Essence Scatter did come in, because if the Rampaging Ferocidon had actually resolved, Master of Waves would have just absolutely killed us. So I feel good about that. That seems like that was the right play. We are flying through this league. It's been an hour and we managed to finish 3 matches in that amount of time, so that's definitely helping. So I started recording this a little bit late. But yeah, so far so good. So we got our money back in this league already. That's good. Alright, let's go. We are on the play for the 4th time in a row. Yes! Alright, so Milk Dud. Join the game. Yeah, so that's... Alright. Interesting. This hand is okay. I guess I'm not super excited about it, but I mean, we can cast everything, so I think we need to keep it. Multi 6, that's great. If they play something early, maybe we can bounce it with Borrower and then just try to slam Thassa until we can find something better. And I mean, if we just play Island Pass, they might think we're Inverter or something anyway, so... I don't like Basic Plains. Basic Plains is not usually good for our deck. That's sort of fine. Yeah, this is bad. Do I really want to bounce this thing? Not really. I think I just need to play... God, I don't know what to do here. I could play Gadwick. Gadwick sort of slows him down a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to have another opportunity to get Thassa in play, though. The good thing is, if I play Gadwick this turn, it lets me hold up Retort and Brazen Borrower, so maybe I just need to do that. As it just helps me curve better. So, now they know that we're definitely Mono Blue Devotion, but we also know that they're on Mono White Devotion, so... You're Gideon of the Trials, that makes sense. I mean, attacking doesn't do anything, so... I don't think I play Nykthos here, not yet. I'm not really bothered by Gideon right now. Probably willing to take a hit from it. Arcanist Owl. That's probably worth countering. And you know what? Let's do this before they activate Gideon on this thing. They can't replay Gideon this turn. We can attack with Gadwick if we want now. So if they replay Gideon, we can just like flash in Borrower. make Thassa unblockable, get in there for a bajillion. So they don't have a lot of good devotion right now. So we're ahead on the board right now, I think. So we just need them not to play the fucking Walking Ballista. That's it. So if they have Ballista, we're fucked. Okay, so that's Dakos. Alright, that's fine. Alright, what do we got here? Harbinger of the Tides is pretty good, I think. I think we can reasonably put that on top. Right? So let's see, I can bounce the Anafenza. It's probably worth doing. Which mana do I have with this? I have 4 mana, so if I activate this, I can play Harbinger. I still have the option to flash in Brazen Borrower, but I can also make, like, Gadwick unblockable if I want to get in there. I don't really need to do anything with Thassa at the moment, so... Actually, I could tap this down. Seems fine. And so the options are I can either... I mean, am I worried about them hitting me very much? Do I just hit them, or do I, like... Ugh, I don't know, that's rough. So I'm probably going to flash in Borrower in their turn and just tap something down. So maybe I just need to go for as much damage as possible. So I'm going to choose Thassa. Actually, I can attack with both of these because, yeah, if he blocks, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so, deal. Alright. Okay, drawing a card is fine. We might just have this here. We have 10 damage on board, and it's unblockable, so... And we are threatening to flash in the Borrower as well. So I don't think the Daxos really makes any difference here. If the opponent cracked the clue, that means they're probably just straight dead. So what are you playing for 2? We played very aggressively this game. Like, we took a lot of risks by what we were choosing to bounce, tap, and counter. Oh, yeah, Ballista, okay. Alright. So they're at 11. I can force them to waste the Ballista on this thing, which I have to do, so... Actually, yeah, well... Maybe I should have tapped the Thraben Inspector instead. But they have to use the Ballista on this now. No, I don't want Leyline right now. That's fine. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could just play Tempest in and tap it down with that. So, I mean, this doesn't matter how much life they save. We're going to die either way, so... puts them to 1, and they have to waste the Ballista. Well, it puts them to 2, and they have to waste the Ballista. Alright. But I still think they're behind by enough that I think we're okay. I have a hard time seeing how they come back from that. It looks like they were just a Heliod away from comboing us too, but we forced them to sequence things poorly, so... Yeah, I don't know. This looks pretty hopeless for them, to be honest. Maybe there was some opportunity to force them to block with this thing earlier. Maybe I shouldn't have tapped down. But I don't know. That's possible. All right. Well, we won anyway, so that's good. But definitely, it wasn't a given that we were going to win. So we definitely want Sorcerous Spyglass because that's one of the only things that we have that deals with the stupid Ballista. And take out Witching Well. I don't think it's that kind of match. Dasa actually is pretty good here. The rest of these cards are actually all fine. The Spyglass can also name Heliod, which is okay. Oh, you know what? Essence Scatter is very good. Let's bring that in. And since this is a Walking Ballista deck, we might not want Master Waves. We can cut 2 Masters, and we need to cut something else. Essence Scatter seems fantastic versus them, though. Let's see. We could cut 1 Wizard's Retort, I guess. I think that's fine. They don't have a lot of non-creature spells. I'd rather have Essence Scatter because it's more guaranteed on turn 2, so if they're going to jam the combo, I'd rather have a 2-mana counter. Yeah, I think they have to mulligan that. That's not good. I guess we're keeping this and putting a land in the bottom. This is terrible, but we had to draw a terrible hand at some point this game. Are you fucking kidding me? Every time! Oh, drawing Leyline is the worst. There we go. There's Annoyed Magicus for you. You just top deck stupid fucking Leyline. Where's Trickster? Oh, come on. Alright. Stasis Snare. That only exiles a creature. That's going to make it very hard to get this Tempest Gen online, though. But they're definitely going to have this Heliod out. I think we still have to name Walking Ballista anyway. It's the worst thing that they can do to us. They're 1,000% going to Stasis Snare us. There's nothing we can do about it either. Like, we have no way to fight through that. Yeah. I need Merfolk Trickster. That is useless. Oh my god, I just passed through their fucking turn, or through my turn. I tried to F4 through my turn and just did nothing. Alright, well, to be honest, I don't think we were beating this hand anyway. Like, our hand is fucking terrible. We have 1 creature they have removal for, and it doesn't really matter because we have no way to stop this. Yeah, you know what? Fuck, no, we're dead. Even if we played the Djinn, it didn't matter, because, like, we would still just get just still die. Alright, well, that was awful. That is so bad. Maybe we need Shadow Spear, because this thing can kill the Heliod. I don't know, it doesn't really seem like it's worth it, though. I guess it could be. Maybe Master Waves is not really where we want to be. Especially if they have, like, Stasis Snare. That's just terrible for us. Yeah, I don't think we were going to win Game 2 anyway, but, like, I still didn't do myself any favors, so... this hand cannot really cast anything. I think we have to mulligan. This is so bad! Like, how do we win? I guess we're keeping, we're going to put a land in the bottom, but this is awful. Alright. They mulled to 5, alright, maybe we can get there. This is gonna be a really, really uphill battle, though. Alright, Shadow Spear. At least, like, this Essence Scatter, being able to cast this in turn 2 is going to be nice. Alright, and they didn't do anything, so that's helpful. Pass. And if they don't do anything this turn, I can just play Trickster. Or if they play Daxos, that'd be fine. I don't really need to equip it. I'd rather flash in Borrower. Land. It's not land. I guess this is sort of okay. So next turn we can cast Oracle. We can definitely try to scry for a land so we can cast Oracle and either hold up this or equip this thing. This looks like Heliod. Yeah. Alright, well, Baffling End. Ooh, alright. Interesting. I need that on top, so. I guess I need the Wizard. Oh, these are all, like, really important cards right now. Oh, man, what do I do here? This is tough. Let's see, what... So, like... Whatever, they have one card left, so... Maybe if we just take Spyglass and we name Ballista with it, they might not be able to do anything. Alright. I'm going to put that on top and then pass. Because if they play Ballista this turn, I'm just going to bounce Heliod, so... Okay. Alright, I have to do this now. Walking Ballista. That seems like the card to name right now. Yeah. I really don't want to die, so... May as well attack. It's about as safe as we can reasonably hope to be. If we draw a land, we can play Borrower and equip the Shadow Spear to it, so that'd be nice. Yep. Oh, that's fair. So we're just going to do this game. Oh, fuck, that's a problem. Oops. Alright, I think I really want to find land here. I don't know what I want, but that's definitely not it, so... Oh, beautiful. See, I can attack with this thing now, and they can't reasonably, like, attack me back, so... Alright, 3 cards, one's a ballista, and the other 2 we don't know. Okay. Alright. This is still sort of okay. Yeah, attacking doesn't really make sense here for them. So we still can win this game. So, what does that let me do? I can equip the Shadow Spear to the Borrower and attack in the air, and then equip it back to, like, Thassa if I want. I'm going to put this in the bottom. That's not bad. They have 1 Ballista left in hand, so... I don't even need to equip it back to Thassa, to be honest. Is this another creature? Yeah, so... Okay. Yeah. That sucks. I mean, I can't do anything about that. Ooh, alright, well... That's fine. If they're hitting the Borrower, then that means they don't really have a good game plan left. Alright, what do we got? Island goes in the bottom. So let's see. Options are... I can use Thassa... Wait, can I just kill them? 5, 6... I can only deal 7 damage. And they're going to gain back some life otherwise. I can't equip Shadow Spear to Oracle and go after it that way, though. I'm going to have to kill the Gideon, so we may as well go after it now. So this isn't over yet. They still have a bunch... They have options, but they're... I think we're still doing okay here. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Don't really want him to have that, but he's just going to play Walking Ballista otherwise, right? The Walking Ballista is going to come out and be... I mean, it would only be a 2/2, so... I guess that finds him land, so I may as well counter it. Sure. Yeah, you have a 2/2. Are you dead now? No, you're still at 8. Okay. Harbinger of the Tides. It's not bad. So I can still just give this unblockable, and I have the option to flash in Harbinger, so I think that makes sense on top here. Harbinger is a good flashy surprise, so As long as he doesn't draw an answer to the Spyglass, I think we have a chance. Alright, so what do we got? 3 or greater. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah. That's unfortunate. May as well bounce the Heliod back to their hand. I don't really need to block this thing. So I have to send Brazen Borrower at this. It's a 2/4. Yeah, it can't reasonably attack through this. I could put this in here. This could attack. This could attack for 3, but it's tough. So I really want to be able to block at least one of these things if they attack. If they attack with this, I can't. I mean, I guess I have to block with both Harbinger and Thassa's Oracle against that thing. I can at least trade like one of these creatures for one of these. Let's kill Gideon. May as well play Leyline while we still can. Alright, well this is getting harder and harder by the moment because this is going to bring back Gideon and that's going to be tough. Whatever we don't block, he's just going to give lifelink. I think I have to kill off this thing. That's making the rest of his creatures bigger. I guess I don't really have a good answer for this Gideon. Yeah, that makes sense. He can kill off Harbinger, but he loses that at least. Alright, what do we got? Alright, well I guess Gadwick is on the table, at least. If I play Nykthos, what happens here? Anything? I can attack with the Brazen Borrower. I don't think there's any real reason to play the Nykthos right now. If I draw Gadwick next turn, then that's probably the best I can hope for. Yeah, he's going to get Gideon back. I mean, he has to, because if he doesn't, then he's in risk of dying, whereas, like, right now. The ballistas, yeah, can just keep attacking in, and I don't have a good answer for this thing right now. Yeah, I can't reasonably block either one of those. Alright, well, that Elspeth Conquers Death is really what fucked us. And if I draw a land, I'm basically dead, so... Oh, God. Yeah, no, we're fucked. It's not nothing. This is 6 power, and there's Shadow Spear. So I can't do anything about that. Alright, well, that does something at least. So now he has to, like, Gideon on the Tempest, and... If he wants to attack with the Heliod, he's going to have to trade it with the Jin, because I can just make it lose indestructible. Alright. It can still block, though, so that's nice. Yeah, this makes sense. You should just attack with everything. Alright. Again, we're not quite dead yet, but it's getting close, and we don't have Master Waves to, like, save us now. So we did sideboard it out. Yeah. Alright. That's definitely not the draw I needed here. Is 14 enough to live? Maybe. It's getting rough, though. This island draw was terrible. This is really a battle. So let's see. 3, 8, 12. Yeah, I'm not dead yet. But this is not good. I don't know how I get out of this at this point. Yeah, I mean, this looks like it's over. Alright, we lose. Alright, there's nothing we can do about that. It sucks. Yeah, well, Can't win everything. I mean, mono white is a very tough matchup because they have the threat of the combo at pretty much every point. And honestly, I think that I think because of Inverter, not as many people are playing Heliod and Ballista as would play it otherwise. Because I think it really is very strong, and it's just, yeah, we don't really have a good way of dealing with it. The problem is, like, Master Waves is fine, except when they have Ballista, and, like, obviously, Ballista just totally wrecks it, so we had to side it out, I think. Alright, well, we are on the draw, finally. Time Walking on Sunshine. Alright. I guess this is what we're going to keep. Alright, let's play our ley line. Ooh, alright, Temple of Epiphany, so I don't know what this is. This could be like... This could be a lot of things, but Thassa's Oracle is a great pickup here. This helps us guarantee we'll have something to do on turn 3. Well, not guarantee, but like very, very close. Interesting. Okay, well, this is looking better and better. I guess there is some chance that they might counter this Oracle, but I'm willing to take that risk. I want to see what they're going to do first. Probably Teferi. I mean, if they bounce like either one of these things, it's not that big a deal. I think Wizard's Retort... No, we already have one in hand, so probably... That's rough. We have 4 lands, I guess. Do I need any of these? Not really. Harbinger, maybe. It's just a creature I can play. I guess I'm going to put Harbinger on top. If they want to bounce the ley line, they have to sacrifice their Teferi for it. They're going to bounce the Oracle. That makes sense. Here, Tempest actually looks pretty good. Is there anything else I would rather have than this, though? We're getting close to the point where Gadwick could also be a thing, but I think Tempest makes sense. We just need things to threaten him with. Tempest will do a good job at that. Maybe I should have played Harbinger, though, to kill this thing. Yeah. Narset. So what the fuck is going on here? I'm not, like, is this Jeskai Control or something? Or is this some sort of dumb combo deck? That's what I'm not getting. I guess if I attack Narset... Attack Teferi, it keeps it at 2 so that any one of these things can actually kill it. So I'm going to have 4. I'm going to have 5 mana to play stuff with. So I can play like Harbinger and Thassa. Or I could play Harbinger and Jin. That might be better. This could be a Supreme Verdict deck, so like I have to be kind of careful how much I... Which means Thassa might be the correct thing to play. Guess if I attack Narset, they get 1 less card out of it. Alright, I'm going to do that. I want to get Thassa out before anything terrible happens. So they might have Supreme Verdict here, but if they do, I can just play Tempest and kill Teferi. If they have Verdict, actually, they're going to wait till my turn to do it, though, and turn off Thassa that way. That would be the smart play. Guess they have another Teferi, like big Teferi. Oh, fuck. This is the Breach deck, isn't it? No, they have a blocker. Okay, that's fine. Teferi, Time Raveler, yeah. That doesn't really do anything, though. I think I do want that on top. Ouch. Alright, yeah. So here's the thing, though. I mean, it's not good. Like, this obviously... Okay, so this is Days Undoing combo. Sort of. Okay. Yes. Attack Teferi, attack Narset, attack your face. Alright, well, at least we got Teferi off the board. I don't know. It's... They have 8 cards, though, so we're still very vulnerable. Fucking Teferi. At least, we have Mystical Dispute in the sideboard. Right, that's going to help us a lot. We do have 3 of them, so that's definitely good. If we draw Gadwick here, we're actually, like, really just right back into this, too. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Devotion. So we can cast Gadwick and draw 5 cards. That would definitely get us back in this game. Fires, okay. Fires of Invention, like... Chance for Glory. Oh, God. Does that mean we're dead? I feel like that means we're gonna die. Or is this just like a Taking Turns deck of some kind? I mean, he did. His name is Time Walking on Sunshine, so it's totally conceivable that like this is he's gonna play like getting into the trials and just not lose the game because of it. Okay, so what is your plan to not lose the game right now? I feel like it's getting into the trials. Fae of Wishes. Okay, so you can return it to your hand. Granted. So you can play getting into the trials. Okay, that's fine. You have to emblem, and we can still kill this. You can't cast any more spells. I guess that's... We have access to Leyline right now, so I think that we can actually take some better risks. So I think counter spells matter a little bit more right now. Or even like Gadwick would be better. So things kind of started out south, but now he's only down to 4 cards, so we still have a shot here. I need to play this before anything bad happens. So I don't play it now, I'm not going to be able to. Bounce Thassa. Ooh, that's rough. That is fucking terrible. Alright, well, we we need to draw something. Yeah, I can't do anything, game. Just Pass. Alright. So what do they got? Thassa's Oracle on top actually is fine. Whatever. They're just going to make us draw and discard a card. So we have to top deck something again, basically. So if we top deck something blue-blue, then Thassa can kill this thing. Alright. Sometimes you're just really good at Magic cards. I mean, they're just going to make us draw and discard a card anyway, so does it matter? I don't know, I'll just put that on top. So there's 3 cards left. Alright. Again, we're still not dead yet. But we're close, because this Gryer Reach is a problem. And if he keeps killing our creatures, then we're going to have a tough time. Yeah, god fucking damn it! He's going to do the same thing on our turn, so... he's going to do it now if he needs to, like, draw something. Sure. We have no more Oracles left in our deck. But we will get to scry off Thassa. God fucking... that's the 3rd one! Oh my god! Jesus! How am I... does this matter? This doesn't do anything. Like, no. Bottom. Pass. We'll keep the land in hand to discard to the Sanctum. Damn it. They found 3 Teferis! That's so frustrating. This is going to be a long, grindy match, and it's already really late. We were doing so good on time, and now, like, this is just going to take forever. Alright, they're probably getting Narset now. Chandra Awakened, that's actually worse. Okay, well, we don't have a good way of killing this thing before this kills us. Alright, we're done. No, we're like, this is too much. Damn it, opponent. You just, like, bent us over a barrel in this game. Alright, well, I guess we just need a bunch of counterspells. And Sorcerer's Spyglass seems fine. What does not seem fine? I don't think we really need Witching Well for this. I'm going to play Deafening Clarion. Doesn't kill Master Wave, so that's worth something. Thassa actually seemed fine. This seems fine. Harbinger, like... the only thing that's... I really don't want to side out any of these cards. That's the problem. Brazen Borrower might not be actually that fine. I really do want to keep Ley Lines, I think. Do I need Ashiok's Erasure? Like, I have 7 counterspells already. Alright, I'm going to try it without it. Because I just don't really want to side out any more creatures. I need to keep in enough stuff to actually get them. Just hoping that the Disputes and the Retorts are going to be enough. Alright, let's play. Are you shitting me? Really? Alright, I guess. We're just going to put a ley line on the bottom and pray that we draw lands. I mean, it's not the worst. If we draw an island on turn 2, this hand can, like, turn around, but this really feels like Magic Online is just not on our side for this last match. At least we have Dispute up if Teferi tries to come down, so... yeah. Please, 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 island, island, island. No! Alright, well, we suck at Magic. Alright, you know what, it's gotta be like this sometimes, so fuck it. Okay. Sure. You got us on the 20-turn clock. Alright, alright, we're coming back. We're coming back. So the only thing, like, I want to counter a Planeswalker this turn, but otherwise I want to play Thassa's Oracle. If they play Teferi, like, I have to counter that. No. Not even a little bit. So now we really want to draw another land so that we can, like, flash in. Okay, well that's still not the worst thing, because if they play another Teferi, at least we have a counterspell for it. But I really wanted to draw a land so that I could either play Retort or Jin. Yeah, like, jamming another Teferi, like, necessitates that we counter this. Get out of here! What did I tell you last time? No. Bad. Bad opponent. But don't make me put you in timeout. Alright. Well, alright, this turn... shields are down. If they play a third Teferi, like, we can't beat that. Alright. Okay, that's got to be a good sign, right? Oh, fuck, I want all of these! I guess I need the island on top the most, so... So I have to flash in Jin at the end of turn. Actually, you know what? No, flashing in Thassa makes more sense. Because Thassa will help us find Nykthos, which will make Gadwick better. Please do not play Chandra. Oh my god. That is a third Teferi, isn't it? No, it's Narset. You know what? You can have the Narset. That's not the card that I'm concerned about right now. Chance for Glory. The only good thing is this deck, because it has Fires of Invention, it probably doesn't have very many counterspells. It might have like a couple Mystical Disputes. Alright. I guess, you know what, that was a mistake. Now they just have a turn to do whatever they want with impunity, so if they have Days Undoing, and that was, I forgot that's an instant. Oh, how is this an instant? Oh my god. Well, that was just a blunder on my part, so fuck. I've never, like, played against this card before. So, yeah, they're just going to Days Undoing and wipe out our hand, and we're going to die. For sure. Like, 99%. Yeah, they're going to find it and just kill us. Yeah, alright. I mean, I guess they only have 2 cards left in hand, so... No, never mind. They have 7 cards because they're... Yeah, that's just how it is for them. Well, this is dead at this point. Dude, I just put it on the bottom of my deck. Why am I drawing it? Oh, God. Can you tell that Magicus is a little bit frustrated right now? Yeah, put one card in the bottom of the library, and of course that's the one I draw. Alright, whatever. Let's kill Narset and hope to frick that this is going to do something. I don't think it's going to. Like, this card is, like, literally useless right now because they have a bajillion lands, so... There's no blue spell that they're going to cast that we can counter with this that matters. They have 8 cards. Like, we can't fight that at this point. It was my fault for tapping out because I forgot that thing was an instant and I just threw away this game because of it. How did you not lose the game from this? Did I miss something? Oh, because they ended the turn. Yeah, because they used Days and Doings. Alright, well, I guess this is the best thing I can do is just try to counter this and, like, make them tap mana. So if they bounce... What are they going to do? Bounce Thassa. If we draw a land, we can play it and then kill Teferi, but it's not a very good plan. Like, that's... We've seen how this goes. Alright. Alright, well, I guess we're somewhat okay at this game. Of course, he has it. Like, alright, we are so dead. Like, fuck it, we're done. I definitely screwed that game up, so that's on me. I had no idea what was going on, like, until it was way too late. I don't know, like, I feel like if I played that a little bit better, that we probably had a reasonable chance at beating it, but... Like, how many fucking Teferis did he play during that match? Like, I hate that card so much. If I had, like, a wish from a genie, I would just wish away Magic 2019 because of like, almost entirely Teferi. I find it kind of offensive that you can have a card that says you can cast spells as though they have flash, and like you can still only cast sorcery speed spells because of that thing. And they get to draw cards from bouncing whatever things you have in play at the same time. Like, and they get to verdict you on your turn. What the hell? I don't know. That's dumb. But you know what? That's fine. We'll beat them next time, I'm sure. Now that I have like a better idea of what to look out for, I guess that deck is a thing. I've never really played against something like that, so it's interesting, I guess. I feel like we should be able to beat it, but honestly, like, that doesn't make me feel good about Pioneer, because if it's going to devolve into, like, those sort of stupid, like, combo-y decks, then how is it any different from, like, Modern or Legacy? It's just, like I said, it's like the same thing I said in my video before. It's just... It's the same, like, nonsense, except with, like, cards that are harder to, like, answer, so... Yeah, there's worse answers to these things, and then it just... This sort of stuff is just going to run rampant, and, like... Mono White Devotion, I think, is going to get better over time. It'll pick up in meta share. I don't know what the hell is going on with that stupid Teferi deck, but, like... that's just frustrating, so, we'll get over it. I don't think there's anything else I really would have done differently against it. Yeah, maybe Nimble Obstructionist would be a little bit better against it. I don't know. It's getting warm in here. I can feel it, so. I think overall, like, this list was fine. I don't know if this Witching Well really did anything, so maybe we just need to replace these with something else. The Ashioks, I think, are fine. We beat the Delirium deck by casting this card, so that did exactly what we wanted it to do. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, maybe we replace these wells with something else. I don't know exactly what we would replace them with, but that could be the missing key for us. I really like Tempish in. I think 3 is probably a good number because we already have a lot of 3-drops in here, so we have to be careful about how we curve with this stuff. And because of that, yeah, we don't really want to change the mana base too much. Yeah, I don't know, I'll have to think about it. I think these 2 slots are up in the air. Only really one time did it let us like keep a hand that we otherwise wouldn't have kept. I think this is replaceable, so we'll play more Pioneer in the future. I don't know. I guess maybe Modern or Legacy will be next. Probably. I'm not really interested in like anything in particular right now, so it's just gonna kind of be a dice roll on each league unless people specifically ask for something. So you know, it is what it is. I mean, 3-2 is not a bad result. I mean, we certainly could have gone the other way against Mono White, but I think that Elspeth Conquers Death was really like the top deck that sealed our fate. And yeah, that last match was just ridiculous. So, yeah, that's all I got for now. So I hope everybody enjoyed this. I will see you guys again either Wednesday or Thursday. Depends on when I have time to record it, but yeah, that should be the next league. So I'll see you then.